I kind of like this loading sequence, I'm going to be honest. How you doing though, Uber? It has been a while, mate. Uber is a name from the before times. Oh, that was a fancy trick. I knew it. It was a simulation all along. that was quite the loading screen. My lord. My goodness, that was a loading screen and a half. All right. Now, what were we to do? What were we to do? First encounter. Where rumors gather. I've done all of that. Faction quests. Rat's request. It seems like something is going on with Ret, the blacksmith in Hernand. Okay, pickaxe, medium bag, and stone. Very well. I will come and talk with you, Ret. Also, let's get this fishing rod out of my. Yeah, let's remove that. Has Aavak died yet? Have I died? I mean, well, I died in the tutorial, yes. Like, as in, like, Oh, you know, I don't know. I would have assumed that those wounds were lethal. I got stabbed in the stomach many times and then had my throat slit. But here I am. Cliff is just built different, you know? I love the look of these areas, though. And the fact, like, when we were up high on that beacon, looking down at all of the little campfires, they were kind of telling me where there would be stuff to do later on. And I love it. I love it so. But I would like to look at the map quickly. So we've got a little bonfire there. We've got the butchery here. We've got the grocer shop there. We've got the provisioner shop yonder. We've got a different shop over there. We've got a couple of odds and sods back here as well. Okay. I do like that the map is filling out, though. Wow, we've walked past so much stuff and didn't mark it on the map. What the heck was going on with me? This is Damien's story. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Stable. Mysterious energy. All kinds of shenanigans. Right. I kind of want to go and find out what this place is, so we'll wander in that direction first. Morning.
Is there any man like Marshal Midler in this world?
I don't know. Probably not the answer you were looking for, but it's the only answer I've got. Also, how's the audio balance? Chat?
I've been working since sunup and I'm not half through. I
Madam?
need 3 pairs of arms to get everything done by day's end.
Madam, the only part of this land that knows it's sunup is the highest peak of the tallest mountain. The fact that you're not halfway through your day's work before the day has even actually technically begun, by my counting, is not a surprise. What cruel and terrible taskmaster must oversee your work is genuinely fills me with the fear. Ooh, tool shop maybe? I just spied you over there. Hello? Are you wearing a backwards? Oh, thank God. From that angle, it looked like you were wearing a backwards cap. Hello.
I'm in a good mood again today.
Good.
Feeling light on my feet makes the day pass fast.
I will say that the lip syncing, again, I strongly suspect that it's a case that the lip syncing is correct for Korean, but very much not for English. I can't be 100% sure about that, but hello.
Tanned it myself. Doesn't get better than that.
Very well. I've met Bran. That's a good name. Also, put the lamp away. Bran, what kind of shop are we?
These hides demand respect. And a skilled
As
touch.
does your beard. Your beard demands respect. Chat, respect the beard. Look at it. Look at it glisten. That's a well-oiled beard, no less. Braided and oiled. This man is serious. Right. Small bag. Thick hide. I will learn about thick hide. And sturdy hide. Special leather strengthened through a stiffening process, as tough as plate yet still somehow flexible. Provides high protection for armor. It's sometimes reinforced with bone or metal. Can be purchased at the tannery or obtained by skinning giant reptiles. Thick hide, skinning giant mammals. Short hair hide, skinning animals such as cows, deer, and sheep. And thin hide, skinning small mammals. I will buy this bag.
Quality is guaranteed.
Thank you.
I'm happy to sell by the inch or the armful.
Very well. Very well, my friend. Do I have things to sell you? I mean... Do I want to give those away? Do I want... Ooh, if I sold that, would I still be able to use the recipe? Now that is quite the question, actually. Quite the question. I mean, I'm going to say I probably don't need the poster anymore. So by name... I don't know. I want to find out. Let's see. I'll sell one of them. And I'm going to see
Leather like this doesn't come around every day. There's
if I
always
can
something
still
better
make
coming
2
in.
rice cakes. Thank you very much. Now, if I can still make chewy rice cakes, where was the nearest... I think there was a... I do believe there was a spot just up here somewhere, wasn't there? Oh. Actually, what's that? It's a little... Oh, it's a water fountain. Nice. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Let's pop out my lantern. Full speed ahead! Okay. Was there not? Yeah, there's a bonfire just up ahead. Yeah. Probably don't run past the constabulary.
The goblins and bandits have been running me ragged.
Sorry to hear it. Right, we want to see if I can make sticky rice cakes still. Because if I can, then I can freely sell the recipes once I've learned them. Yeah, I can. Oh, sorry, chewy rice cakes. Yeah, I can. Okay, brilliant. In that case, I can safely be rid of those recipe books. And in fact, beyond that, I might even be able to... that might also inform... Oh, I need to be in a better position to speak with you, apparently. Yeah, there. I might be able to sell other,
That's the
like,
sort of
documents.
word you only see from the freshest meat.
For example, I could probably sell this. And this. I've only got a couple more spots in my backpack now, actually.
More meat than you can carry, all fresh. Farewell.
My kind of woman, honestly.
I'll be here when your hunger returns.
Definitely. Oh, my favorite shop in the Citadel.
The goblins and bandits have been running me ragged.
Hello.
They're really giving coin to whoever wins the arm wrestling contest?
Oh. There's an arm wrestling contest? Why is this shop lit up? Can't get in there. Oh, maybe it's something on top. Let's see, can I hook up? If I just walk over to this wall? No, no, don't try to walk through the door, Cliff. I know I can't get in. Come on now, you silly sausage. Oh. Arrows. Don't mind if I do. That's what my map was telling me about. Who was up here firing off arrows randomly? I do wish there was a way for me to just like, oh, you can. Oh, asking, you shall receive. I didn't even finish asking. I was going to say, I wish there was a way for me to just pick up multiple by like holding down the pickup button instead of having to do it one at a time. It would have been good, in my opinion, if I could, instead of just holding it down and you will pick up one at a time, but you just won't have to hit the button over and over. It recognized that I wanted to do a mass pickup, and so did a mass pickup. No, that window opens outward. Excuse me. What the heck is over there? I must know. Are we going to Assassin's Creed it? We are going to Assassin's Creed it. Oh, you're going to fail. Oh, we did not fail. Assassin's Creed successfully. There was something up here, I'm sure of it. Oh. Okay, something is calling to me. Oh, it's a little bird. Okay, fair enough. It's skedaddled, no doubt. That still would have hurt a lot. You're right. Well, I mean, it depends, actually. I would say... I've got a friend... well, actually, I'm fairly certain he probably doesn't do it anymore. Like 10 years ago. But who used to do a lot of parkour. And they said that your arms definitely condition to having to catch your full body weight. Like in the beginning, it would really hurt, and his biceps and triceps were super sore. Like if he jumped off one ledge and then caught himself on bars, even without, we're not talking about colliding into a wall or anything like that, but just caught all of his weight suddenly. His arms would ache for a while, but after a while, he got so used to it that it didn't cause any kind of discomfort at all. Where do we think that is? It's deep in somewhere. It might be past that building. So I think I actually want to get down from here. Oh. Oh. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Cliff. Cliff! silly, silly sausage man. Why? What? Are you showing off now, Cliff? No, I want you to go in. Can you not just, like, climb in? Climb over? But are you not able to just go in? I would have thought there would be a way to mantle. Oh, there we go. I should have checked. Hi. Hello. Look, just act like you're meant to be there, all right? If you're ever somewhere you shouldn't be, act like you belong. Hello. I can't seem to interact with them in any way. Fair enough. I'll just let myself out then. Hello. Did I just catch a pet iguana? Oh my lord. That was my reward. Get a reflective jacket and a clipboard. Exactly. No one questions someone if they've got a clipboard and a reflective jacket. Here you go, mate.
I'll do the same for you someday.
I hope I'm never in a position where I need it, but you're very welcome. You know what? Have another.
I'll do the same for you someday.
You're very welcome.
The nights are too long and cruel. I'm freezing, starving. What's left worth waking up for?
Oh, it seems that I can give you 1 coin a day, so as long as you're around like tomorrow, you'll get an extra coin. Hello. You know what? You know what? It's a filling grilled meat. I mean, it's a lot of health, but. You want it? Oh! Is he munching it? Oh my lord, he did! This is the best thing ever. I can not only pet the dog, I can feed the dog. 12 out of 10 game.
I need something sturdier.
Hello.
I need to go and find some decent minerals. I just can't leave the forge. I've heard there's rich deposits in the rock fissures. With arms like yours, swinging a pickaxe should be a breeze. Fetch me a few good unbroken chunks, would you?
I'll do my best. I've got an extra pickaxe. Wow. Okay. We'll do what we can. Well, that seems to actually be quite a 510 meters away, my lord, man. And Caladas, I haven't talked to my wife in a week. I didn't want to interrupt her. Dude. Dude. So rude. Oh, man. Well played. Hello. Must be a rough day. Kitten is back up there again. Hello.
A fine harvest, and worth the sweat.
Very well.
I can finally sleep somewhere the cold can't creep in.
I'm very happy for you. Okay, so where am I headed? Oh my lord, it's far away. But it is where I want to be, so... Alright. Wait a second. Then... Ooh, there's something new on the board. Also a cat. Also... someone who I can only threaten. I'm wondering if when it's like you can only threaten them, they're just asleep. You I can greet. You I can only threaten. They're just kind of nodding back and forth. I would have said it's because they're asleep, but
days. That's just how life is.
I can't tell.
You just live and get by.
Fair.
I can work every bit as well as the younger folk. Age hasn't dulled my strength one bit.
Hello, Jindo. Well, actually, Jindo, I think, is the breed rather than the name, but... hello. You jump to, you know, assert dominance or something. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest, and yeah, Rat's poster. So that was okay. So I basically didn't even need this, but I'll still be able to sell it for like 10. The forge still burns hot, but I've run out of quality ore to set beneath the hammer. A few days ago, word spread of a gleaming chunk spotted wedged between the rocks below the cliff outside the village. I need someone strong-armed and handy with a pickaxe. If you're confident in your skills, come to the Hernand smithy. I'll give you the details and a pickaxe to get you started. Alright. We'll stow it. Okay, so... Hespia? There you are. Actually, it's her spear, but... I know that I'm not going to... For some reason, I'm going to always call you Hespia for some reason. I don't know why that feels so much more comfortable to say. Hey, Wildrace, thank you so much for the 14 months. Sumi's drinking mead. Good effort. Good effort. Right, I'm only going to trot in the village. I'm not going to gallop, though. I'll go a little bit faster at this point. That Muckroot Ranch. Is that a...
That will do. He knows his place now.
What? Is that like a recreation of the castle or something? There's something up there. I think it's in the castle. An iron container. Oh, I'm not going to steal anything. Something or other. Not sure what it is. Copper candlestick. Is it maybe like a recreation for the sake of a play? Maybe a... I mean, it's impossibly detailed, so... Church of Hernand. Knowledge acquired. Well, I'm assuming this isn't the Church of Hernand. Hernandian Parish of Solman. Toolbox. Iron candle lamp. Hidden treasure map? What? Just, it's not very well hidden. Okay. Oh. Oh, I bet this is the sort of treasure map where instead of like marking it down like as a map, instead it's a picture of what you should be seeing if you're at the right spot. I like that. I like that a lot. That's rather cool. Yeah, it feels like either this is some sort of recreation for like it feels like this is the sort of thing you might have for a play, or maybe children, just a different sort of play. Very cool though, or maybe a proof of concept. Regardless, very cool. It's a castle for pixies. Or is this a castle for ants? Well, has it happened yet? Hello? Excuse me. I'm on my way to do stuffs. I was attempted to... Oh, wait. What was that I just espied? A hole in the roof, is it? Or is it just a lack of shingles?
How do you do?
Hello.
Me baby's gone and called me Pa at last. I was so happy I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Well, this house is now off limits to me. I swear. Sooner or later, the people of this world are just going to learn to have babies as a protection against me considering their things to be my things. What have we here then? Shopkeepers of sorts, I imagine.
Animals have plenty of uses.
Livestock fences facilitate the illicit trade of animals. They deal exclusively in domestic livestock, cows, goats, sheep, pigs, ducks, and chickens. To begin a transaction, approach the fence while either carrying or riding the animal you wish to sell. I'm getting distinct black and white one flashbacks right now. Distinct black and white flashbacks. Those who know, know. Bloody ship.
Quiet now. If they catch us, it's the gallows for both of us.
Have we just found a fence?
Fortune favors the bold, not the careful.
It is. Back alley shop. Aha. Devilfish. I may need a reminder. It's been a couple of decades. Don't you remember in the tutorial island in Black and White, like the song? We've got this notion that we'd quite like to sail the ocean, so we're building a big boat to leave here for good. Come on, you can't have forgotten that. If you've ever played Black and White 1, that should be burned into your memory. Genuinely. It evokes a memory, I think. Oh my god, I can't let this stand. I cannot. Let me find the lyrics. Otherwise, I'll probably sing them the wrong way. The Explorers, yeah. Let me find the actual, if they've got the lyrics anyway. Here we are. Oh, we've got this notion that we'd quite like to sail the ocean, so we're building a big boat to leave here for good. We're not keen on sinking, so we're all sitting here thinking, 'cause we built it too big and we run out of wood. Idly, idly, we simply can't leave till we get some more wood. Oh, we're not keen on sinking, so that's why we're sitting thinking, 'cause we simply can't leave till we get some more wood. And every time you complete the request, there's one more thing that they want, and there's a catchy little song to go along with it. But I think the second one was they needed grain or something. Let me have a look. Oh, the boat is now finished, but there's still something on the wish list to keep us all going through the wind and the rain. There's no food on the table, and we can't sail unless we're able, so we ain't going nowhere till we get some grain. Idly, idly, we simply can't leave until we get some grain. There's no food on the table, and we can't sail unless we're able, so we ain't going nowhere till we get some grain. And every part of the quest, you could complete it in different ways, or you could just not complete it. You could smite them, and I seem to remember that if your creature decided to smite one of them, or worse, eat one of them, then at least on one of them they'd be like, "Oh my god, you've killed Kenneth." Yeah, it was in that sort of time period where Kenny memes were all the rage. But the third part, oh, we're not complaining. Yes, they were. But there's still one more thing remaining, 'cause bread is quite boring if that's all you eat. We need some flavor, so do us all a little favor, 'cause we ain't going nowhere till we get some meat. Idly, idly, we simply can't leave until we get some meat. So do us a favor and find something with a flavor, 'cause we ain't going nowhere till we've got some meat. Now, the fun part about that section is depending what you gave them, they would give you different responses. Most of them were quite innocent. There were lots of different creatures that you could feed them, including one of the three people, which was very funny. But perhaps the most funny was if you gave them a sheep. At which point, Kenneth, with a barely contained excitement in his voice, would exclaim that sheep have many uses and the voyage is long. Oh my god. And for some reason, that black market livestock trader gave me exactly the same vibe. Feels weird, man. Yes, exactly. Love rolling into Black and White boat song. Hey, Flying Lima Beans. How you doing, mate? And thank you so much for the 56 months. God, now I want to play black and white again. Good times, though. Very good times. I believe that the second black and white, not that it had as much, like, in my opinion, they lost a lot. Like, they traded broader appeal by basically just taking a Dreminal and performing a lobotomy on the creature. It went from an actual neural net that was learning and would quite often learn the wrong thing. It was wonderful, and it taught so much about AI, and it ignited part of my interest in AI. Young larval Aavak got that first little spark of artificial life and artificial intelligence, or an appreciation for, an interest in. But yeah, black and white too. Just basically, the creature's brain is now just, gears and clockwork. It's really simple. It's basically a bunch of binary switches that you can more or less modify directly if you want to. It was a massive downgrade, but they did still have a song. But this time it was a bunch of Norse keg throwing brothers across several different islands. The song was quite catchy. Probably the most memorable thing about black and white 2. That's a bit cruel. Black and White 2 was still a good game. It just was a poor sequel, I think, is the best way to put it. A poor sequel. I will buy that back.
That was a fine deal.
For 1 silver, dear lord. Bullets, cannonballs, what the? Keys? Yes. And a mask. A simple face covering to conceal your identity and inspire terror in onlookers. It provides the anonymity you need to commit violent acts against any civilian you encounter. Allows criminal behavior. Well, I'm not buying this because I intend to do something criminal. I'm just buying it because I'm buying it research purposes. A blue stone as azurite or blue gemstone, beloved by nobles. A disguise cloak. A camouflage outfit. A boron leather helm. A funny looking helmet made from an entire leather shoe worn over the... 27 silver grants a variety of effects when embedded in an equipment socket. Okay. Witches found in each region have the power to embed or remove abyss gears. Wind slash unleashes forward a blade of wind that cuts through enemies. Okay. Poison arrow blueprint, 10 silver. A fine fishing rod blueprint, 10 silver. Camouflage outfit, 23 silver. Civilian disguise. A common cloak that blends into the environment. It is an utterly ordinary piece of equipment that can be found in any city alleyway across Pywel or Pywel. I'm still going to call it Pywel. Okay, so it's quite expensive. Quite expensive, but all right. Noted.
Opportunities like this don't come twice. Yeah,
I somehow imagine they do, actually. But that is very good to know. We must buy and wear a shoe hat. Must we, though? Certain crimes can only be committed while wearing a mask. However, this suspicious attire will draw the attention of bystanders, so proceed with caution. Noted. Reasonable. Don't get hit by the windmill on its way through. This is such a beautiful game. My goodness. Right, it looks like where we're headed is that cliff face or yonder. What would be the best way to get down there, I wonder? Probably, if I'm honest, is me climbing down and then calling my horse. Cling. That was not what I asked you to do. Because there was a tiny lip there. It was like, oh, well, you must have wanted to stop clinging to the rock face. Oh, and now you're right at the edge. So I guess it's fall time. It's like, God damn it. Oh. Huh. Okay. Scholasite mineral. Scholasite ore. See, the problem is the game has sort of made it so that I will try to immediately pick something up by tapping the square. But if you tap it too quickly, you end up trying to dodge in that direction, which is going to probably cause me some mischief, especially if I'm climbing whilst trying to mine. I can very easily see myself dodging backwards off a cliff. I can anticipate that being the outcome at some point. Sadly. I'm going to be very interested once we get to the point where we can investigate the game's kind of mercenary company stuff, because I do believe you actually will run a camp at some point. Oh, yes. You know what? Let me sort that by date. There we go. No, actually, that's no good. That sells for 1 silver a piece? Okay. Okay. Very on board with that. Okay, that is actually way easier for me to do. Like, way easier. Okay. Now here's the question. Hestia, can I? No. I very much doubt I could tether you to this. But a wild horse over there. Oh, different way of mounting. I approve. No, it doesn't look like I can. Honestly, I don't know why this is just left out here, but there's a bunch of wheat there. I mean, I'd need to package it up and trade it. It seems to imply that there would be a trading mechanic like that in the game, where you could move trade goods, like bulk goods, throughout the world. I'm interested. Pick up everything I can while I'm here. Goodbye, box. That is not what I meant to do. It's just the copper, it seems. Some brimstone. Some arrows. Some axe. I mean, this game doesn't seem to have any issue with just giving you lots of gubbins. So I'm going to assume that the price of everything is going to start rising sharply. A dragon's head statue. What? There was no secret messages. A war spear. Okay. War pike spear. Or war spike spear, maybe? Spike spear. That's the name of a bandit if ever I heard one. Okay, apparently I've never known eggs before. Okay, I need to drop a bunch of stuff. What are we dropping? See, those are worth a lot. Worth significantly less. But I could cook them into meals. I've got a lot of random gubbins. A lot of random gubbins, sadly. Rather desperately need to get rid of some of my random gubbins. Wonder if there's anyone nearby who I could sell stuff to. Well, that's actually a good point, Alice. Alice raises a very good point. It is entirely possible that our memory got very muddled when we got stabbed multiple times in the stomach and then had our throat slit. That seems like the sort of traumatic event that would cause someone's memory to get a little bit fuzzy, shall we say? A little bit factory reset. Hello?
2 decades at the vat. You can trust my hand.
Fair enough. Hello, Theoric.
Looking to add some color?
I am, but before that, I'm actually looking to sell a bunch of things. Like so many things. I've got so many of these axes. I don't need the shield. You can have that. I'm so glad that a random dyer wants to purchase all of my random gubbins. Thank you very much, random dyer. I'm doing the Lord's work right now. I do not need this many. Maybe I will want to dual wield axes at some point. There is a possibility of that, so I'll keep it. I could sell this. Have you got enough money for this? You apparently do. Fair. Fair. I want to keep those copper ore. There's a part of me that wants to keep the ore, but at the same time, I don't know how long it's going to be before I need this sort of stuff. And I can actually make use of it. So there's a big part of me that's like, well, maybe I should just get rid of it. I'm just hoarding it for no particularly good reason right now. There we are.
You can count on me for perfect dye work.
Okay, how much does it cost to dye? Okay. It doesn't look like I actually have many dyes. Maybe I'd have to unlock them through some method.
I specialize in transforming garments.
Hey, Bilal, how you doing, mate? Fancy seeing you
Looking
here.
forward to your return.
It was very nice of you to say so. I don't suppose you got a cook pot around here, do you? Well, it doesn't look like they do. A shame, to be sure. I would have liked to have been able to cook up some of the food that I've got, but very well.
This is just not my day.
I am so incredibly sorry, but I genuinely did not think I was close enough to push you out of the way. Seems that people give you a wide berth. Now, I would have expected that were I on horseback. I am kind of surprised by how aggressively they got out of the way, given that I wasn't. I don't need to pick up another bloody axe. I've got too many axes. Far too many axes already. So many axes.
Hiya! Get going!
Well, how are you doing, Bilal? Is there nothing in there anymore? Did I get everything out? I must have, okay. So many just random arrows around the place. I was a little bit worried in the beginning that, oh, I'm going to run out of arrows if I'm not careful about how and when I use them. But no, actually. I suspect I won't, in fact. See something you can pick up. Loot Goblin mode activated. What do you mean Loot Goblin mode activated? That would imply it ever got deactivated. Come on, now you know me better than that. Huh? Sharpened spear. Hit enemies 30 times with a spear within 30 seconds. What? What do you mean 30 times? That's a rather large amount of times. That's an entirely excessive number of times. What? Huh. I was not expecting the spear to be a tool. All right. Oh, okay. There are many attacks. Very well. Oops. My bad. Okay. Switch weapon type. Spear. Okay. Basic attack with your melee weapon. Yeah, there are a lot of different options in here. I am liking this. Stab. To wind up and deliver a swift forward thrust. Now, the question is, will I have unlocked the different abilities in here? I apparently have, yeah. Hold R1 and X to use the skill repeatedly. So yeah, the proficiencies do carry across 2 different items. That's quite cool. R2 to lunge forward and follow up with finishing slash. All right. So let's try that out a little bit. There we go. This actually looks quite cool, I'm going to be honest. But it was this for a powerful stab. If we assume that the area that lights up is where you actually hit, then this would have a hell of a reach on it. A hell of a reach. Okay. Not exactly what I was thinking, but... That's my double stab there. And then... Yeah, okay. I am liking it. I'm liking the different types of weapon skills. It does feel like there's going to be a lot of skills for you to master then. If you've got multiple skill points and multiple proficiency types that you can learn for each skill. Are you going to be able to cross this, Hesperia? Is that too deep for you, or are you good? There's a go. Robel fishing dock. Oh, sorry, I think it was Rodbell. I am a loot goblin, not an entomologist goblin. That is why I'm not catching all of the question mark bugs. That is a different house in the guild entirely. Okay? There are union rules. If I were to go around collecting random bugs, I would have to pay a tithe to the Buggins Guild, not the Gubbins Guild. I'm already being taxed by one guild. I don't need to be taxed by 2. Hello.
My bait never goes unbit. That's a guarantee. Would you call yourself an angler at heart?
Yes. I very much like that. Thank you. A pond loach. A small raspberry.
There's nothing finer than a quiet day by the wall. I'd be honoured to fish with you someday.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. Very nice.
Why do they keep asking for parsley? Parsley's a rare thing, sure enough.
But did I just learn about parsley from someone complaining that too many people ask for parsley sauce with their fish? I do believe I did. Wow.
Back's acting up again. Every goddamn morning it's the same story. Arms are aching all over as well. But fuck it. Work won't do itself.
It won't.
Every time I set ink to parchment, I feel as though I'm carving a piece of myself into the world. My hand aches, but my soul feels lighter once the ink's dried.
Okay, so the Ogier similarities just increased by a factor of at least 100. However, your voice still does not match your size. Like, at all. Like, some serious cognitive dissonance going on right now.
You have the loveliest eyes.
Thank you. Alright, satisfying smoked egg. Egg. Grilled pumpkin. Grilled meat. We will grill the meat so that I can feed to dog. But like the lines are so good, Bilal. The voice is odd, but the actual like intent behind the lines is so perfect for an Ogier. It is crazy. Genuinely wonderful. Sure, let's do this twice. Like so many of these giants have just been gentle philosophical souls. Actually, let me have a look at the other things first. Right, let's do these ones. Hey, more gold, how you doing, mate? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 32 months, buddy. Unlocked the camp last night, Bilal said. Looking forward to messing around with it. I can well imagine, mate. Let's turn these 5 pumpkins into some sort of spirit replenishing food. Still don't quite know what spirit's for, but I'm sure we'll find out when we actually do some of the tutorial one day. Maybe today. Maybe. Possibly. That is not what I was expecting those pumpkins to end up looking like, I'll be honest. Uh-oh. It's tea break time. Tea break time. However, first, I'm going to finish cooking as much of this as I can to condense my inventory down a bit. I have yet to decide, leave you listening to this music, because this is quite a bop, actually. The tea calls with its seductive aroma. Yes, it's very true. Exactly what it's doing. These pictures of food have nothing on those steak meat pictures from Monster Hunter. Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's like I said, because someone made a comparison to this being, you know, it reminds me of Monster Hunter. I was like, yeah, this reminds me of like this is the Monster Hunter's cooking scenes as designed by someone who had them described to them by someone who was just remembering what they were like. I get where the comparison is coming from, but it's nothing. like I could have just finished a succulent Chinese meal, sat down and played Monster Hunter, and saw them having that cheesy naan bread, and I was like, right, time for a kebab. My stomach, meanwhile, just like groaning like weathered wooden planks on a barely seaworthy galleon. But I'm like, nope, I need more food. Brain seafood, brain want food. It's simple, really. Oh god, that game made me so hungry. So unreasonably hungry. Oh. All right, it's telling me about parsley and stuff. Fair enough. All right, let's have a look at my inventory. How much room have we got? We've freed up quite a lot, actually. Can I sit on this?
Well?
Okay, so C is crouch, for those who've been wondering. It doesn't look like I can make myself sit on chairs. It's extremely sad, but it is what it is. So I'll do the next best thing. I will sit on a roof. Did I just steal? Oh no, it wouldn't have let me without a mask on, I don't think. No, I don't want a fish trap. I want to be on the roof. There we go. If I'm lucky, I would really rather sit, but okay. Apparently we don't get cliff cam here. Alright, you're just gonna have to watch watch folks fishing down by the river. That's entirely too many people to be fishing a tiny little river like that, but whatever. Alright. Back soon, chat. Enjoy.